Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to another video. Sorry I've been away for a while, you guys. I have been busy. I'm currently working in Sharjah. I had to bail out of Dubai. Got a little tired. Um, you can imagine. I just got a little tired dealing with the people and the mentality there in the work arena. It got a little tiring. So I wanted to change. So I'm now covering Sharjah. I'm standing in front of a project, a Sharjah project. I'll make a different video about this project and the offers that they have for apartments for sale. But I just wanted to briefly inform you all, there are some misconceptions regarding buying property here and then getting residency. So it's being actively advertised that, and even when I was working in Dubai with the different brokers, they tell people that you can invest a minimum 758,000 dirham, and then you qualify for a residency visa, but that's not a guarantee. It's just a qualification, but you don't automatically get the residency visa with it. You can get a if you purchase 2 million dirham worth of property, then you're eligible for the golden visa, and that's also not even guaranteed. You have to apply for it. So there were some individuals who came and they bought properties, and then they contacted the brother who does the visas and was like, okay, where's my visa? So I think that's a little shady for brokers to advertise that just so that people can come and spend their money. So that's something that you need to be aware of. You are not entitled to a residency visa if you spend 800,000 dirham minimum. So it's better for you to save your money if that's what you're looking for. Oh, and these individuals exhausted their funds actually because they thought it came with a visa. So they exhausted their funds and still no residency. And the fees that comes along with residency and sponsoring your family are not, they're not cheap. They're not extremely expensive, but they're not cheap, especially if you are trying to, you're starting over after exhausting your funds thinking that you were going to get residency. So also regarding investment properties or a property to live in, someone reached out to me and asked me could I help them find an apartment in Ajman. Studio apartments can be purchased for, I would say, minimum 280,000 dirham. Minimum. Anything below that is extremely old in an area that, it's in an old area, and the building is going to be old, and the unit is going to be old. So that's just being honest. You're not getting anything new with 280,000 dirham, which is about $70,000. You're going to get something old. One bedroom, a studio in a new building. Like I said, you may find something for like 280,000, 300,000. One bedrooms, 320,000, and that's usually a distressed deal. And a distressed deal means someone bought the property and then they want to sell it immediately, even if they lose out on some profit. They just need the cash. But normally, one bedrooms are starting in Ajman, about 350, 350,000 dirham. Someone else contacted me and told me they had about $100,000 and they wanted to see what they can invest in here as relates to real estate. So I told them the same thing. And they asked me about Dubai. In Dubai, you can get a studio in International City for about 320,000 dirham starting. And other areas in Dubai, other projects are starting at about 459,000 dirham. And that's for newer projects in newer areas. And then the up and coming suburban areas in the city, studio apartments. But the good thing is they have payment plans. You can put 10% down and then pay as you go. Like post handover is after the structure is completed, and you would be able to continue paying it for a few years. So those are things that are important for you to know. If you have 100,000, even 200,000, you're going to get an apartment, one bedroom maximum. And 200,000 is not a little bit of money, but if you have a large family, that's what you can afford here. That's what the going rates are. Just warning you. And so no one is like surprised or thinking that, it should be it should be less expensive and things like that. That's the market rate for UAE. You're going to get an apartment. So with some people who they come and they think that the money they're bringing from the West is going to get them a house, because especially, in the United States, you would actually be able to purchase a house in certain areas for that amount of money. But here, you're going to get a studio or one bedroom, and that's it. It won't go any further than that, unless it is land, maybe, or you're buying a house that is really old. Like I saw some properties in areas in Sharjah, really old areas in Sharjah, and they were pretty cheap. So a person could buy there and then knock down the house and then rebuild it. They got the land, it's yours, and then you can rebuild. If you want a good deal and you want space to build, that would be the best thing to do. But that's what we're facing here. Apartment status. Either you rent. If you want something spacious, you'll have to rent. But if you want to buy just to own, then you're going to be in an apartment. That's just the reality. There are payment plans even for villas, but they only give you about 6 years to pay it off. So even the yearly or bi-yearly payments are expensive. I'm talking 126,000 2 times a year. I'm talking about dirham, of course. So that's just something to prepare yourself for. Just trying to set the record straight. But I'm here at a project in Sharjah, and I'm gonna be making videos about what they have to offer and what you can invest in for those who are investors. All right, Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget that Hijrah mandates sacrifice. And I will see you all in the next video. Ma salama.